y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today is, I know it's Friday. That much I do know. It is 6/14, June the 14th. And I'm looking crazy, honey. I'm looking crazy. Wake up, wake up, wake up with me. Come on in here, look crazy with me. How y'all doing? I did find out that one of my settings on my phone was turned off, y'all. So that's why I haven't been hearing my alarm go off. Stop looking at myself and look at you. I have not been hearing my alarm go off because one of my settings was off. So today is Friday, and where I live, it is recycle day. So I just came from breaking down boxes for recycle. And while I was in the kitchen, I had some of these cups that needed to be washed. Like, let me stop lying, I had about 6 or 8 of them, cups. And as I was looking at my cups, or glasses, or jug, whatever you call them, and these are 2 Stanleys, I was thinking to myself, wow, things have really changed, because when I was in the high rise, this was my aesthetic. Everything was glass and white was my aesthetic. Now that I've been living in town high, everything's been durable. So I think I'm up to about maybe 4 Stanleys, and I'm done with that. This was my most recent purchase. I got it off Amazon, and I purchased it because, you know, with these Stanley cups, you know, you can't just throw them in your bag because they have the, you know, straw and things like that. These are cute for sitting around drinking at home. But if you going out, you know, grocery shopping, or when I go to the dog park, or when I go somewhere, I wanted something. I just washed it too, so it might be water everywhere. But I wanted something I could just throw in my bag. Or when I travel, you know, on a plane, ship, wherever, you know, whatever I travel on, I wanted something that I could take that was, you know, waterproof. So I found a smaller one, of course, so I can throw it in my carry-on bag. And it's a Stanley as well. And I think it's 20 ounces. Yeah, it's a 20-ounce classic flip straw tumbler. So I was just looking, and I was like, wow, I pulled up one glass tumbler that I had with a glass straw. And I said, wow, that was my aesthetic. Everything was glass when I was in the high rise. But now everything is more durable that I'm in the townhouse. So this morning, I broke down my boxes for recycle, and I put my boxes up. First, I heard the alarm go off at 4. So things is coming together for me. I heard the alarm go off. I asked Siri for 10 more minutes. And then I got up. I had to break down some dialysis boxes and Amazon boxes. Because I don't think I told y'all, but as I was going through the process of getting a new vehicle, somebody else I know in the house was behind the scenes going through the process as well. I didn't tell y'all. I didn't tell y'all because let me tell you something, baby. When I picked my car up, and it was on a Friday at 2 o'clock, wasn't even in the morning, this young lady had a check ready for her to pick up one. You can't tell me I'm not an influencer. You can't tell me. I done told her all the steps I'm going through. Now, she didn't pick the same kind. So, yeah, we not like that. She picked something that she wanted. But we had looked at this. We had test drove this car a year ago as well. So she finally went on and just went for it, and she got the Mustang, the electric Mustang called a Mach-E. Hers is a 2024, but it was used because some man purchased it, and for some reason he wanted a bigger one, so he only had it like 3 weeks, put 1,500 miles on it, and so she got it for cheaper, like for 20,000 off what he paid. So who buys a car and keep it for 3 weeks? I'm thinking, like, was the man like big and the car didn't fit? Like, it's got to be a serious reason for you to purchase a car and then change it. Now, she got the Mustang Mach-E, and I don't know if maybe they have different levels and he went to a higher level. But her car is pretty nice. Leather interior and everything. Whew, y'all, I'm burning up. So I done broke down boxes. I have put up my dishes that I washed. Let me tell you what else I did, honey. We don't never know how life is going to move for us. So a couple of days ago, the garbage disposal conked out on me. And I went to YouTube to figure out how to fix the garbage disposal. And they gave me 2 options. You know, they said it's a reset button under the garbage disposal. And you could buy like this tool to crank the garbage disposal. And sometime when you crank it, it will help the blades sort of catch up with one another. So I tried the reset button. Now, first when I hit the button for garbage disposal, I heard no sound. But when I did the reset button, I could hear it like, boom. It was humming, but it wasn't moving. So then I got the crank. Got down on the floor last night. I moved it to the right. I moved it to the left. Turned my water on. Hit the button. It started working. And the thing about the garbage disposal, if that backs up, you can't wash no dishes or nothing like that. So we've been thugging it out, going out to eat this week. Because for one, I didn't want to get down on that floor. And for two, I had to wait for the part to come in from Amazon. But yesterday I got down on the floor, I did it, and it worked. So I had a ton of dishes to wash, and I washed them last night. But I had to put them up this morning. So today is Friday, so we're not gonna do no whole lot on our face. We're gonna let our face rest today. But we always get up and get your skincare going, no matter what day it is. Do something for yourself. So I'm gonna go in with one serum. And you know, I use all the Good Molecules products. And I purchase them during Christmas or Thanksgiving because they always go on sale. Now this is my last jar, so I'm about to run out. So I guess I better wait till maybe 4th of July sales, or I think they got a sale going on now. And this is their discoloration serum for dark marks and pigmentation. And I concentrate that down here where I had that acne. So you always put your serums on first, and you let it sit. A lot of people, when they do their videos, they speed it up so they don't, you know, let you see that the stuff has to actually soak in. And then you put your creams on. So while they're sitting, I'm going to put on my eye cream. And this is a new product, but I've been liking it. I have been liking it. So while I'm working with this eye cream, my serums are going to soak in. This is Repair Wear Laser Focus from Clinique. Oh, we got our chuckle on yesterday talking about the parents and the grandparents are now the new children. And I kept saying grandparents because that's I take it as my role, but she was really talking about the parents are the new children. The parents are the new children. Now, if I can find this one, we're gonna get into some controversy on Friday, because yeah, Father's Day coming up. Why not? I'm gonna ask the fellas, because somebody asked the fellas on Instagram, how much money can your lady ask you for before you say, what for? What you need it for? You know what I'm saying? So that was the question that was posed to a group of men. And we're going to go see what the answer is. How much money can your lady or your wife or your girlfriend ask you for before you start asking her, what you need that for? What for? I'm having a protein shake. So I haven't had a protein shake in a while. And I had some with my coffee. So I thought this was really, really funny right here. Really interesting. Okay, slide down, slide down. Slide down, slide down. Oh, did I not save it? And y'all know what? I did not know that Rick James dated Linda Blair. We're going to talk about that next week. I'm just going to have to set aside. I got some topics. But I did not know that Rick James dated Linda Blair. And you know, Linda Blair was the child actress on The Exorcist. Isn't that interesting? That is real interesting. I never knew that. As a matter of fact, she sort of broke his heart. Wow. Let me see. This is how to pay off a credit card. Oh my gosh, I got all these little clips in here. And Tina Turner did a video talking about how much her mother did not love her. Where do they be finding this stuff at after somebody has passed on? Like, there's actually a video of her talking about how much she knows her mother did not love her. And she says she tried to do so much throughout her career to basically buy her mother's love. And then I'm like, well, no wonder that lady moved to England, just moved her whole life to England. It's like you just never know, you know, what people's lives are really like. And here I go. It don't look like I'm gonna never be able to find what I'm looking for. Let me see if I can just go right on Instagram. That was not. Oh no, that's the Tina Turner one. And there was a story about Marilyn Santana. He was the actor that played what show did he play on? Moesha. They got killed. And they was talking about, you know, the people who, oh, I'm not supposed to say that. But they was talking about the people involved and how much time they got. Like, most of the guys got 2 times life and things like that. But the girl that set him up, she only got 10 years because she was a juvenile. I was like, wow, 10 years. She probably scheduled to get out or already done got out. Child, look at this baby. This baby, like, what the hell going on? Like, the world is ghetto. I just got out. Look at the baby. He just born in the hospital. Look at him looking. Why did you bring me here? I was fine where I was at. That baby is so confused. He is really confused. Somebody said nobody break up more than 2 people who don't go together. Think about it. Think about it. They ain't never lied. They ain't never lied. Okay, I'm talking about Chris Brown and his incident at the concert. Well, y'all know things don't always work out as planned. That's for sure. Things don't always work out as planned. Which is crazy. I'm trying to find it, but you know when you're trying to look for something, you don't never find what you're looking for. And today is the day I do not have it together. I do not have it together. I could have sworn I sent that to myself. And then they back to talking about Young Thug and his case. I don't even the case got so much stuff involved now. I don't even know what is going on. Where you got lawyers who want to go to jail. I don't even know what is going on. That's how I saw that, how to pay off a credit card. That's Tina Turner. And then I was watching this young lady who was talking about how much YouTube has ever paid her, or how much YouTube paid her in January and February. And it's amazing. I think she said she got $14,000 for January and $10,000 for February. Now, I don't know if maybe she had some viral videos. I did start watching her recently because there was an incident at one of her children's schools where her child was being bullied by another student. And so she came up to the school to talk to the school about it. And the way the school officials was acting, like they was afraid of the family as well. So they didn't side with her. They had more of an attitude where we don't see any issues, and you got to deal with it the best way you got to deal with it. We can't make nobody leave or do this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way she explained the story, and I know she went up there like a couple of times, and it looked like every time she came up there, the mother of the child who was being a bully came up there too, and she started to threaten her. So that's when I started watching her channel, because I couldn't believe that, you know, parents was acting like this. I mean, not parents, but this child's parent was acting like this. Like there was no investigation. It was like immediately, you're lying. My son would never do such and such and such and such. So, yeah, I started watching her channel then. But she said this is the most she's ever gotten paid with YouTube. And she did, you know, she did the right thing with her money. She, you know, paid up her rent. She said she didn't know if this was going to ever happen again. So she paid up her rent. She got caught up on some credit cards. But I heard of people making that kind of money, but people don't really talk about it like that often. You know what I'm saying? $14,000 a month in 1 month is really good, and you got some people making $20,000 every month. But just know you got to pay taxes. That's a lot of money before taxes. Just know you're going to have to pay taxes. But yeah, I don't know if that's because, I'm sure that's because she probably went viral those few months. She was talking about the school issue. And to be honest with you, I hope she go back talking about it, because I was all in. I was all in, honey. And I ain't got nobody in school or nothing, but I was listening. There we go. Yeah, I ain't doing too much today because it's Friday. So I just cleaned up my brows a little bit. That's it. And then I saw a gentleman on Instagram. He was talking about how he's a nurse. And he said that a patient's family threatened him. And, you know, I don't know what the particular was about. You know, I don't know if it was about medication or a rule or whatever it was. But he says going forward, he don't display his full, he don't display his full badge to patients. And when he was talking about it, I was like, wow, I never thought about that when I was in the, taking care of patients, because patients and or their family can see your full name on your ID badge at work. And if they wanted to, they could cause some confusion. So the way he was telling the story, it was like, yeah, his family member was like, they're going to be waiting for me when I get out. They came back to the hospital and said, yeah, we Googled your name. We know this about you. We know that about you. And I was reading the comments, and some people said in the comments that now there are some of their hospitals have made it so they can put a sticker on that last name. Somebody said they cover their whole name up. And I was just like, I never really thought about having your ID badge showing your real name, because a lot of people can find out a lot about you with just by knowing your name. And I want to know what's going on with this preacher. I've been seeing a lot of a pastor, minister, whatever they call them. What is going on with Dr. Tony Evans? I think I have seen him on TV years ago. And now, you know, the article, they said he has stepped down. And he did say he was stepping down because of sin. So I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, here you go. Here you go. So now I found it. This is for the fellas. You know, we got Father's Day coming up. Happy Father's Day. But what's the most amount of money your woman can ask you for without you asking her what she needed for? Okay? We asking the fellas, okay? Somebody said, if she is mine, the sky is the limit. If she's got my back to make my hustle easier, carrying the kids, making my house a happy place, being down for whatever, she gets whatever she wants. Okay. Okay. This man right here advertising, y'all. This one advertising. And he got the top comment. He is advertising. Ooh. And he said, oh, by the way, I got this type OG woman. So he's saying I guess he's saying he already got a woman. Somebody else says, all she wants, he said, I give her all she wants. I never question her. She's a blessing. Oh, y'all coming through. Y'all coming through. Men out here really broke, and it shows. I don't recall ever once in my 14-year marriage did I see the need to ask her. We are to provide. Woo! Okay, okay. Somebody said, we got a joint account. We good over here. Reading these comments and these men today, fix it, Jesus. Somebody said, if she's my lady and we vibing, he said, I can let her have $100. More than that, I'm like, let me know, and it's fine. Can't take money with me when I die. Live life, but I'm no simp. So he said he can let you have $100, but anything like that, you have to let him know what it's for, and he's still gonna give it to you. It's crazy because men, sometimes they be wanting the money to buy you something. So they can't really tell you what it's for. Then this lady said, he gets me whatever I ask for. I just asked for $1,000 2 weeks ago and no hesitation. Okay. Somebody said $1,000. What new idea or project we working on now? She must fix up the house or change things with decorating a lot. This man says she makes over $300,000 a year. If she asks me for $1, I'm talking shit. The question is for the fellas. What's the most amount of money your woman can ask you for before you start asking her what's it for? And I'm reading the comments. Somebody said a quarter for the Aldi cart. Somebody said they're here for the comments. Somebody said anything more than $9 means she's cheating, and she trying to buy her side dude a dime bag of Reggie. Somebody said, if you asking me, I'm asking you. How many of the men commenting offer money to their women for gas, necessities, or just anything she needs? Somebody said it's no issue asking what it's for. It's no issue asking what it's for at all. And if it's true love, that question will be from pure curiosity and not insecurity, because maybe when she answers why, he will give her more than what she asked for. Okay, okay. Somebody said $1,000 is reasonable, is a reasonable limit as far as not having to discuss, but definitely not the most I'd be willing to break her off. Somebody said 50 cents. Do they even make change anymore? I don't even know. I have not seen change in a long time. Somebody said any amount without question, $1,000. My husband will call me a little broke bitch and take me to go get it. I love their relationship. I love their relationship. If you just coming in, the question is for the fellas, happy Father's Day. But how much money can your woman ask you for with you without having to ask what it's for? And it's for, instead of just saying men, any partner. And I love this lady right here. She said, my husband would call me a little broke bitch and take me to go get it. Somebody said $5K. She can ask me for $5,000. Somebody said $17. Why, and why you need that? Somebody said $400. Somebody said $250 on a good day. After that, let's talk. Somebody said I could be in a giving mood on any given day and no questions will be asked. So she better make it count. Wow, this is interesting. Somebody said a stack of about $1,000. Somebody said 300. Somebody said 500. We got a joint account, so she really don't have to ask. But if she withdrew more than $200 in cash, I might ask about it. We use our debit cards for everything. One lady said, I've never been questioned. I would feel some type of way. Somebody said $1. $500, $27. Why you get that? $27.89. That's where I draw the line. Because what you need all that money for, ma'am? $27. That's drive-through money. Realistically, $100. On a good day, $250. Somebody said 1,000. It seemed like 1,000 is the most common answer. If the amount is nothing to me, there's no limit. No amount really, just depends on the context. Somebody said $40, $1, $3.35 for gas, 50 cents, $1. They just being foolish now. So the question is to all of the men, the women out here, how much money can your significant other ask you for before you question what it's for? And somebody else said it doesn't have to be a boyfriend or a husband. Yeah. Anybody in a relationship. $100. So it seemed like most of the people in the comments are saying $100, $500, or $1,000. Somebody said, I hate asking for money, and if I have to explain what I need it for, I don't want it. Go on and keep it. But it looked like the most I've been seeing. Did I just lose connection? Okay, I don't know what happened. But it came up and said you wasn't connected. What are you so mad about? Somebody said mine never asked. She just took it all and said, shut the fuck up. Somebody said we got joint American Express cards, bro. I'm robbed without asking. Oh my goodness. Somebody said, I don't ask my husband for money. If I need it and ask, he would give it, no questions asked. Okay, somebody else said, I almost exclusively date women who do very well for themselves. So they don't ask, but I pay close attention to the things that they say, like when I have it, and I tend to surprise them. Okay. Somebody say, I say anything over 1,000. So he'll give her a grand, but anything over $1,000, she has to explain, and that's because she makes $150K a year. Let me see. Okay, she said, I've been married for over 20 years, but also had a long committed relationship before that. I have never, ever asked for money for myself, not ever. The few times I've asked what has been specifically for something for the kids, need or want for the house. I have never had anyone who made it okay to just ask. Why would you ask? What's needed for the real question is, are you going to give it to me or not? So that is the question for today. And happy Father's Day to all of the fathers and the dads out there. How much money will you give your spouse without him or her having to explain what they need it for? That's the question. Oh, I really appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm not doing nothing special today. Look like my allergies getting ready to start kicking up. But I will see you on my next Rich Live. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.